What is going on, everyone? We are 48 hours away from playoff football. The Houston Texans, 3:30 on Saturday against the Los Angeles Chargers. I cannot tell you how excited I am. If you are going to the game, let me know in the comments down below. Me and Caleb and Pops will be out there tailgating in the orange lot at the Horns Up tailgater spot. If you are scared, do not come outside. We need NRG rocking. We need the camera shaking. We need the liquor flowing. I cannot wait for Saturday, boys. We got the final injury report for the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. But before I give you that, episode brought to you and powered by BetUS. They're giving you a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. On your second and third deposit, it's a 125% bonus. Promo code YouTube150 gets that for you. Quick 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service. BetUS, where the game begins. Do not forget, this is the 713 Houston Sportcast, and my name is Ruben Calvillo. Let's start with the Houston Texans. Starting at the top of the list, Will Anderson Jr., dealing with a hand issue, a full participant all week. He is ready to go on Saturday against the Chargers. Now, Will Anderson, I think he is going to have a big day, a big postseason. This defensive line is so important for the Houston Texans playoff run. If they are firing on all cylinders, you feel like you can win a game. Danico Autry, now this is one I said we had to monitor. Dealing with a knee issue, didn't practice on Tuesday, limited on Wednesday, a full participation Thursday. He is questionable for the game on Saturday. Now, we talked about how important Danico Autry was, one of your best pass rushing defensive tackles, and we mentioned how when you go against Justin Herbert, under pressure is where he makes his mistakes, so you need to have him under duress pretty much every time he drop backs to throw the ball. Nick Broker, dealing with a hand issue, full participant all week. He's ready to go. Folorenzo Fatukasi, defensive tackle, dealing with the ankle. This was another one that I said we had to monitor. A limited participation on Tuesday, limited on Wednesday, full participant today. He's ready to go on Saturday. Now, we mentioned how much the Los Angeles Chargers run the football, whether it's successful or not, just like the Houston Texans. Folorenzo Fatukasi is arguably your best defensive tackle against the run. It is pivotal that he is out there on Saturday making an impact. Jake Hansen, your linebacker, ankle, didn't practice on Tuesday, limited on Wednesday, full participation. He's ready to go. Christian Harris, dealing with the ankle. A lot of ankle injuries for the Houston Texans. Limited on Tuesday, full participant on Wednesday, full participant on Thursday. Now, he is questionable for the game on Saturday, but if you are asking me, Christian Harris is going to be out there, and we get to see the first time a Houston Texans defense led by D'Amico Ryans has Christian Harris out there and Azeez Al-Shaair out there. We haven't seen that linebacker lineup at all year. The Los Angeles Chargers said that as well. We do not know a lot about this Houston Texans team, is what their OC Greg Roman said, and I cannot wait to see these two play together. Shaq Mason, dealing with a knee. Didn't practice all week. He is out. Now, you've heard me say this already. I think Shaq Mason is done for the year. And I could go as far to say I think we might see the end of Shaq Mason playing, significant moments for the Houston Texans. And it's not anything bad on him. I think he's just past that stage. But you want his presence on the sideline, has been on deep playoff runs, has been in the Super Bowl. But when it comes to the 5 best linemen, he just wasn't one of the top 5. And when you have quarterback C.J. Stroud, who is already showing you signs of struggling because of the inefficiencies at the offensive line, you need to have your 5 best out there. John Mechie, dealing with a shoulder issue, didn't practice Tuesday, limited Wednesday, full participation today. He is questionable for the game. Now, you've heard me say John Mechie is very important. Realistically, the only threat you have at pass catcher is Nico Collins with some Dalton Schultz sprinkled in there. But outside of those two, you have nothing. Robert Woods, Xavier Hutchinson, John Mechie, they haven't made a significant impact this year, especially with the prime opportunity once, Stephon Diggs went down, once Tank Dell went down. None of those three stepped up. So it's pivotal that John Mechie is out there. Does Deontay Johnson have some big moments in this game? You hope so, right? Great route running. He showcased that against Tennessee. Can't wait to see what Deontay Johnson does. But John Mechie questionable. Jeff Okudah concussion. Limited on Tuesday, full participation Wednesday and Thursday. He's ready to go. Now, Okudah is getting more playing time with the absence of Jalen Petrie. Kind of being the slot corner for us, playing close to the line of scrimmage. You need Jeff Okudah out there. Tegan Quitoriano, calf. Full participation all week. He is questionable. We haven't seen Tegan Quitoriano all year, but we know he's one of our better run blocking tight ends. Running the football is important on Saturday. If you want to win this game, Joe Mixon needs to have success on the ground, and potentially having Tegan Quitoriano out there, that is a very good sign. And then last but not least, cornerback D'Angelo Ross, dealing with a shoulder issue, limited on Tuesday, full participation Wednesday, Thursday. He is ready to go. That is the final injury report for the Houston Texans. Now let's get to the Los Angeles Chargers. Starting with Eli Apple, hamstring. He is questionable for the game. A full participant the last 2 days, though. Eli Apple, do they even want him out there? Just a completely washed cornerback. Hasn't been good in like 5 years. Me and him went back and forth at the training camp last year when he was a Miami Dolphin. I called him barbecue chicken. He looked at me and laughed. Very next time he was out there, Nico Collins burns him for a touchdown. Now, the next two are very important. J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, both dealing with ankle injuries. Both were limited on Tuesday, limited on Wednesday. J.K. Dobbins was limited on Thursday. He is questionable for the game. Gus Edwards was a full participant. He is ready to go. J.K. Dobbins is having a very respectful season, and they have a legit 1-2 punch between Dobbins and Edwards. Both of those guys on the injury, report, that kind of has to worry the Los Angeles Chargers. However, with Gus Edwards still going out there, and like we mentioned, the Chargers run the ball whether it's successful or not. Simi Fehoko, very tall wide receiver out of Stanford, I believe, dealing with the elbow, was limited on Tuesday, full participant last 2 days. He is questionable. Guard Zion Johnson, dealing with the ankle, limited on Tuesday, full participant the last 2 days. He's ready to go. Zion Johnson should have been a Houston Texan. Quentin Johnson, this is where it gets interesting. Thigh/illness for Los Angeles. Limited Tuesday, didn't practice Wednesday, limited Thursday. He's questionable for the game. Now, he is coming off of a big, 10-plus catch game against the Raiders, 150-plus yards. He is important whether or not you can rely on him about dropping the football. Denzel Perriman, former Houston Texans, dealing with a groin, questionable for the game, but a full participant the last 2 days. Josh Palmer, wide receiver, is out. That is huge for the Los Angeles Chargers. He was dealing with a foot issue, didn't practice all week. Guard/tackle, give me 1 second. Trey Pipkins III, or Pipkins, dealing with a oblique, limited all week, questionable for the game. Tackle Rashawn Slater, dealing with a knee, full participant last 2 days. He's ready to go. And defensive back Jasir Taylor. Defensive back Jasir Taylor, dealing with some rib issues, is doubtful for the game. So a lot of questionables on the Los Angeles Chargers side, and that is the final injury report for them. The Houston Texans are heading into this game healthy, boys. I cannot wait. We got the preview for this matchup coming tomorrow. We might be live later tonight. For sure, we'll be live tomorrow. For more Houston Texans content, you guys know what to do. Feel free to follow me for more. Do not forget, episode brought to you and powered by BetUS. Quick 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service. BetUS, where the game begins.